Hey guys, it's Angela Sun with the Sunny Side Up exclusive for First 5 California here in the dugout with Marcus Semien, also known as Dad to 9-month-old Isiah.
That's right.
Thanks for joining us. Marcus, tell me about how life has changed after Isiah was born.
It's been great. It's definitely not about us as, everything's about him. You feed him, you bathe him. He needs our love to, just to live every day. So it's been great to nurture to him, and just watching him grow has been unbelievable. This time on the DL has allowed me to see that a little bit more. A lot of guys struggle with, losing time with their children during the season when we travel and stuff. So that's been the only positive out of this surgery.
And your wife is also supermom as well, right?
Yeah, Tara's great. I mean, last year was, our son was born in August, so I had 3 days. They gave us 3 days for paternity leave, and then went back on the road for 10 days. So we had a lot of help from our parents, as well as just a great, effort by her on her own while I was gone.
And it's nice that your parents and her parents are also around, since you are local and from the East Bay. So First 5 California is focused on talking and reading and singing to your kids at the most important developmental ages. What do you guys like to do together?
Well, we definitely read. He's a lot of playtime. He kind of has probably 3 rooms in the house that are filled with toys right now, which is there's just toys everywhere. But we love to let him crawl around, and we're really waiting to see him walk, and he's getting close. But you're right. Like, that's a great organization. First 5 years of your life, I'm guessing, is what they get the title from. And really important. I know my mom, my grandma, my dad, they read to me all the time. I feel like it helped me. Once I got into kindergarten, I was a little bit ahead of the game because I knew how to read and count and all those things.
Are there certain things that you're teaching him? I know some parents teach baby sign.
Yeah, Tara's definitely handling that department, but we've learned that from a couple teammates. Stephen Vogt and his family taught us about that a little bit, and we see his kids and how they communicate if they can't really pronunciate certain words. So it's pretty handy when you don't know exactly why they might be crying or wanting something.
So there's a lot of new dads and dads on the team. Do you guys ever have play dates, or do you guys swap dad advice? I know there's talk of dad strength.
Yeah, definitely dad advice is going around in this clubhouse. I mean, we've got a lot of babies. I know our opening day lineup, at least the infield, we all had little babies. I know that Plouffe, myself, Jed Lowry, and Alonzo, we all had kids that were under 2 years old. So that was pretty special. It's been fun in the clubhouse. Just you see the little kids that are starting to walk around. People bring their kids in the clubhouse after the games, more in spring training, but you just get to see how they interact with the guys, and it's really fun. I'm looking forward to Isiah getting in the clubhouse.
What's something that he has taught you?
Ooh, it's taught me a lot. When it's your first child, you're learning on the go. I wasn't changing many diapers before we had Isiah, so it's like that first diaper you change, you're just kind of teaching yourself. You might take a little longer than most parents do, but it's all about learning on the fly. Tara, we were talking about that a lot, just how much better we're getting at certain things in parenting, and we're only going to get better as it gets older.
How difficult is it being away from family, being on the road? I mean, I know that you have been on the DL for a bit, but in general?
It's tough, but that's what supports the family. And that's we get to play a game that we love for a living, but you have to make some sacrifices too. But if those are the sacrifices you have to make to set your family up for life, hopefully, then that's what we got to do.
And what do you look forward to on the day off, or the special and precious time that you have with your family? What do you guys do?
We try and get outdoors as much as we can, especially while it's not raining. The off season was really wet this year, so once the sun started coming out, we really wanted to go to the parks and just let him enjoy nature and enjoy the outdoors. And I'm really looking forward to taking him to basketball courts, baseball fields, and seeing what type of athleticism he has, because both of his parents are professional athletes. So we're excited about that.
So do you think there's baseball in his future?
I think so. I think basketball is in there too.
Okay.
Football, my dad played, but he didn't necessarily want me to play, just because of some of the injuries that came with it. But he's going to play basketball, baseball. Shoot, he could play volleyball too, because his mom was an All-American. So we'll see.
Well, athleticism runs in the family, so very excited to see where little Isiah goes. Thank you so much for chatting with us, and thank you guys for watching this Sunny Side Up exclusive for First 5 California. Thanks for logging on.